So the Canon G7X is one of the coolest point-and-shoot cameras for vlogging and creating video content. And in this video, I've got 7 quick tips for how to take your videos to the next level coming up. Hey, what's up? Sean here with Think Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And on this channel, we do a lot of strategy videos, as well as tech gear videos and tip videos, just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I'm super pumped to be partnering with Canon to bring you this video and these tips. And we're actually out here with a couple Las Vegas YouTubers. We've got Omar he's got a cool photography channel. We're out here with Kyle and McKenna Gott, local Las Vegas vloggers. And our goal today is to just get the best video clips and some creative shots with this Canon G7X Mark II. So let's dive into the tips. So tip number 1 is choose your frame rate ahead of time. Now what's cool about this camera is you can shoot in 24 frames a second. A lot of people who do short films, they kind of want that motion blur style. Most of our final edits are in 30 frames, but today we're actually gonna be shooting in 60 frames a second. And the reason why is when we wanna slow it down and do some slow motion footage, we can do it. And you can see right here, that slow motion can look really cool when you shoot in 60 frames a second, because you essentially get 50% slower footage that's buttery smooth and looks amazing. Tip number 2 is take advantage of the built-in ND filter. Now, what is ND filter? That is actually a neutral density filter, and it's essentially sunglasses for your camera. And the reason that's powerful is because the lens on the G7X is really fast. It has a 1.8 aperture, which can allow for some really nice, like blurry background footage. But when you're shooting in bright sunlight or bright daylight, you usually have to make your aperture lower to make everything look right. But the ND filter solves that problem and allows you to get awesome looking footage right out of the camera. Tip number 3 is take advantage of the G7X autofocus settings. Now, one of the best features Canon cameras has is dual pixel autofocus, which means it's great at tracking focus during video clips. And one of the settings that we're using today the most is face tracking. So if we have a subject where we can lock onto someone's face, it works great. If we're doing some movement, that's awesome. But also, if you want to just kind of get a shot where maybe an object's in focus and then it racks to the back and racks back to the front, we'll use a flex zone or a one spot autofocus. And because it's a touch screen on the G7X, you can just tap the area that you want to be in focus, nice and easy, and get really crispy shots that rack focus back and forth and look amazing. Tip number 4 is doing creative camera movements. Now, one of the best ways to make your videos more interesting is by including dynamic camera movements, whether that's doing a reveal shot from behind an object, revealing your subject or whatever it is you're shooting, or whether it's just getting pan movements. A lot of times shots can look a lot more dynamic just by doing simple pans from side to side. And so think about how you can use creative movements. And one of the cool settings of the G7X is built-in image stabilization. That's optical. And in video mode, you can actually set it to different levels of intensity. You can go low, so it just removes a little bit of shake, to standard, or even to high, and it can remove a lot of shake, giving you really smooth shots, even if they're handheld. All right, so we're gonna test the image stabilization here on the G7X Mark II. And in this first scene, you're actually seeing the image stabilization turned off. So this is a handheld shot. It's not turned on at all. You could see the shake there. But now we actually turn on our IS settings. We're gonna put it on the lowest setting right here. So now it's a little bit smoother. You can definitely see this shot. Okay, now this one is actually just the standard image stabilization. Definitely takes out a ton of shake, looks really good. And now finally, this shot that you're seeing right here, this is the high setting for image stabilization. It's using the sensor to stabilize the footage, and so it kind of makes the footage look a little bit different, but it definitely takes out shake, so it's super cool setting to experiment with. number 5 is include creative transitions. So these are simple and creative ways to really add some flair and some vibe to your footage. You could do the hand to lens transition, which allows you to actually get a shot where you start in one place and then when you pull your hand away, you can be in an entirely different place. Or you could do whip transitions where maybe you pan up to the sky in one location and then pan down to your subject again and they're in a different location. Or for another example, you could use a color transition. This is where you maybe finish a shot on a certain color and then you back away from that color in a different location again. Super creative. And these are very easy to do because you're not doing any special effects in editing. You're just cutting the two clips together that you've thought about ahead of time during shooting. Tip number 6 is experiment with your color profiles. Now, if you're just getting started with video, using just auto or standard or portrait will make the video footage look great right out of the camera. However, if you want to take things to another level and really stylize your footage, consider shooting with a neutral setting. It'll make the picture as flat as possible while shooting, but then in post-production when you're editing, you'll be able to add your own style and flair and even achieve kind of that film look that you see on a lot of creative YouTube videos. And then finally, tip number 7 is experiment with time lapses. Now, time lapses are a great way to show the passing of time, to show locations, and to really add some stylized clips to your overall video. And what's cool is that built into the G7X is a couple different time-lapse modes right in the camera. All you have to do is just pick one. It'll tell you how long it's gonna take to shoot it, and then it'll tell you how long the final clip will be. So it's nice right there in camera. Set your camera up, turn it on, and then a time-lapse is done and created right there for you in camera that you can use later in editing. All right, so I hope that you found those tips valuable, which brings us to the question of the day, and that is, what are your tips for shooting with the Canon G7X? Anything cool you've discovered? Let me know in the comments section below. And also, check out the YouTubers that I was shooting with channels. We'll link them up below. Kyle and McKenna have got an awesome vlog channel. Omar's got an awesome photography channel. So you can check out those links in the description, as well as all of the different tips summarized, the gear that we used. Everything else, as usual, is in the YouTube description. So thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe for more videos just like this. And for other episodes in our video tips series, just click or tap the screen right there. For another Think Media video, just click or tap the screen right there. Until next time, Think Media is bringing you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon.